Hello and welcome. My name is Toutou Marsden. I'm owner and operator of Dell-Lea Weddings and Events located in the beautiful Chichester, New Hampshire. So today I'm thrilled to have DJ Chad Ardizzoni.
Thank you for having me.
Who is a senior DJ at Get Down Tonight located in Salem, New Hampshire. Now DJ Chad has been in the industry since 2003 and he does corporate events, birthdays, bar mitzvahs, and of course our favorite, weddings. So Chad, I know that in your bio that I read in the website, it says that you're a professional dancer. Are we talking ballet, cha-cha-cha here?
Not quite the ballet profession, but you put on some good music and some good beats and you'll see me out there on the dance floor for sure.
Obviously that kind of goes in with your DJ. So
of course.
Tell me a little bit about how you got into the profession and why you chose to be a DJ.
Yeah, so I really led, my path just kind of got me here just so I could express creativity. I knew from a young age that I needed to do something that was more on the creative side, and I just couldn't see myself sitting in an office or a studio all day long. So I was looking different avenues, and I led down to Get Down Tonight, and here we are, 19 years later.
Yeah, well, I know that I think you've chosen the right profession.
So far so good. 19 years, knock on wood, it's gone pretty well so far.
Wow, 19 years. So you probably have a lot to say and some advice that you could give our couples who are watching today about how to choose the right DJ.
Definitely. I mean, choosing the right DJ, it sounds intimidating, but it's really not. It's all about just finding the right fit. Finding the right DJ for you, for your friends, for your family, and knowing that, yes, this is the person that I want to be part of my wedding celebration. Once you find that right fit, if you have the trust there with that person, check out some reviews. Go online, see some wedding footage from past weddings that they've done, reviews from past couples. Things like that will all kind of help you narrow down and make sure that you do in fact get the right DJ for you.
Excellent. And once I do find the right DJ, so what's the process? How do you walk me through the process of meeting with you from the day that I sign the contract all the way to the big day?
Yeah, so from the time that we get together, that first initial meeting, and once the couple's made that decision of yes, you are going to be our DJ, we send out contracts, which basically takes myself off the market, so that way I'm reserved for them for their date. And then as we get closer, we do a lot more communications in the months leading up to the wedding. About 2 months out, they'll get some information in regards to wedding planning, the planning worksheet, some song suggestions, things like that. And then about a month out, we'll actually all get together and go over all of that.
Excellent. Well, there sounds like a lot of prep work that needs to get involved. So what do you do in order to get prepared for the big day?
Yeah, so the prep work starts right from that 1 month meeting. Once I start to hear what the couple's thinking of in terms of music, in terms of style, that's where I start with either downloading if necessary, building playlists, things that I think will fit what they're looking for. Learning the pronunciation of the names is huge, writing things phonetically, that way the day of, everything looks good, everything sounds good. And then as we get a little bit closer in terms of gear, it comes in, what do we need for the wedding?
So Chad, tell me, when should couples start looking for a DJ?
Immediately. we always tell couples that once they have their venue and their date secured, to start looking at DJs. One big difference between a DJ versus another wedding vendor is that you're looking to book the specific DJ, not just the company.
Absolutely. Yeah. That's very important. I always say it's such an important part because you're emceeing the whole event.
Right, exactly. The energy that we bring and the style that we bring with us, that's what sets the tone for the whole wedding. So that's why it's really important to make sure that you get the DJ that has the style you're looking for early on in the planning process.
Right. I know that a lot of couples always have a lot of questions for us, and you probably get the same thing. So what's the most popular question that you get?
I would say the most popular question I tend to get would be about our style. They just ask a blanket question, what is your style? And being able to articulate how we do things as a DJ, myself specifically, that really gives a couple the idea of, okay, this is the person that we're looking for. Like, he answered the questions the way I hoped he'd answered. Great, let's book.
So how would you describe your style?
I describe my style as being outgoing and interactive without being cheesy. I really like to be engaging and being able to get out there with the crowd and have the guests trust what I'm doing, trust what I'm saying, because it just overall promotes a better party, a better event.
Excellent.
At the same time, it's not my show. So I don't want it to be the Chad show.
Right.
It's all about the couple and their wedding, but at the same time, you want it to be a fun, upbeat celebration.
Now, could you tell me what other services DJs could also provide?
Yeah, so in addition to providing the music and sound for the reception, we commonly will do music and microphones for the ceremonies as well, whether they're in a different room or outdoors. Uplighting like you see behind me, monogram projection, We also offer different photo booths. We at Get Down Tonight have 3 different styles of photo booths, from a more modern, sleek, portable style to an old school traditional. And then we also have our magic mirror, which is super cool, very unique, and very personalized.
Wow, that sounds like a complete package.
Yeah.
Now, what could you tell me about the cost? Because I know that's a lot of questions that we get about budget.
Yes.
What are the costs for DJ services in the state of New Hampshire?
So typically in this region, you're looking somewhere in the $1,000 to $2,000 range to start. A lot of DJs will fall somewhere in that category. We do have DJs that are under $1,000, some of our newer DJs, which is a great benefit for couples because they, although newer, have experience with them that they carry through their training. Typically though, you will find that the majority of your DJs will fall somewhere in that $1,000 to $2,000 range to start. Obviously with things like lighting and photo booths being an additional add-on.
Well, it sounds great that you have a little bit of budget room and some wiggle room there.
For sure, and we try and do everything as a la carte as possible. That way couples can really customize their package and their entertainment to their specific wedding and what they want.
Yeah, absolutely. Now, we are very blessed to be working in an industry for weddings, which is a lot of magical moments. And so is there 1 or 2 things that when you think of a wedding, what's special for you?
I honestly do have 2 that at every wedding, it just always kind of hits a chord with me. And one of that would be when the couple's walking down the aisle and they see each other for the first time,
yes.
You know, walking with the dress and the suit and just, you know, that magical moment and, you know, having the music timed out perfectly and just seeing them in that emotional state is, you know, super personal for me. And it really strikes a chord. The other part being when the couple comes in for the first time with their grand introductions. You know, seeing all their friends and family standing, clapping, cheering for them as they make their way in up to the dance floor for their first dance. You really can't change or you know, get that kind of energy anywhere else.
Yeah,
and it's unbelievable. I absolutely love it.
No, I feel the same way. And we've done so many weddings, and my favorite has been the parent dances. Always gets to me, and I still cry when couples walk down the aisle.
Oh yeah, my little 4-year-old girl. Ever since she was born, the father-daughter dance has forever been changed for me.
Right.
So
there's a lot that leads up to this big day, and a lot of planning that goes into it, year, 2 years out.
Yeah.
So what advice would you give our couples for the big day?
You know, for the big day itself, I would have to say just to relax and enjoy.
Yes.
If you take the time and, you know, the advice from your vendors and from your venue, and you pick vendors that you trust and yet you rely on, they will take care of all the worries and all the woes, and that will leave you with nothing to do the day of except get married, relax, and have fun.
Right. Have a little faith in us, right? We've
Have
done
a
this
little faith in us.
times.
We've done this, yes, done it once or twice, and you know, when you choose the right vendors for yourself, and you choose the right venue, photographer, you know, videographer, there's nothing left for you to do but to have fun.
Absolutely.
And celebrate.
Great.
Yeah.
Well, Chad, it's been a pleasure, and we've provided us with a lot of great advice and expertise, and thank you for coming here to Dell-Lea.
Thank you for having me.
I know that when you're here, the dance floor is always hopping, and
always
it's
full.
Lots of excitement,
Yes.
so I appreciate you coming.
Definitely. Thank you so much.
You're welcome. Well, guys, this will close up today's wedding planning series, but if you really like what you see, we're going to have a lot more, so look for more information on our Facebook, Instagram, and our website. But if you want more information about our great DJ, Chad here, we'll provide that information in the comments below. So thank you very much for joining us today. Have a great day.
Bye, guys.